everybody, Jaws Jr. here for yet another rock hounding adventure. This one is post-rock hounding, and I am sitting here at the temporary world headquarters of Jaws Jr. Entertainment, also known as Crappy View Farms. So, what you see is a sample, well, no, this is everything, not a sample, of a couple hours, maybe an hour and a half, of going around and picking up rocks. I don't even consider it rock hounding because we were not really looking. We were just walking around and picking stuff up. So what's the purpose of this pile? Some of you are looking like, that's a bunch of garbage. Well, you know, it could be. But when the car is 20 feet away from the area you're picking rocks up at, you could take a chance and pick up things that might be less than desirable. So, with that, let's take a closer look and explain to you why I picked these up, along with the Mrs. Jaws Jr. and even a person named Darren helped with a few of them. So to start this off, I'm going to start off with this big one here. And I think I have to walk outside in the sunshine with this one for you guys. And I don't know if we can see what I want to see. But this one here, and if there's wind noise, I apologize because it is windy. That's why I was sitting inside. This one here has got some interesting features on it. It might even have some, heck, I don't know. It's got some cool stuff. Pyrite in here. Might be pyrite right there. I'm hoping I can get it so you guys can see the flash. There you go. I think you can see the flash there. And this is one of those rocks that, you know, let's put it on the saw and find out what we get. And if we don't get anything cool, then it goes to the rock garden. No harm, no foul. So we will come back in here, take a seat. And like ones like this one here. I picked this up. Colors are kind of bland, but the shape and the texture is really good. And that's how I've been picking stuff up. Now this one here, I just like is what it is. It's feldspar in basalt. That might be a tough one to work. And I think I'm going to cut that one. That one has just a very unique pattern to it. It reminds me of brecciated jasper. But it's not. But it reminds me of it, but it's not. So we'll see how well it polishes. Speaking of jasper, there's a nice chunk of red jasper right there. More feldspar in basalt, and same with that one and that one. Now this one here, the patterns on it were really, really cool. The Mrs. Jaws Jr. I think is the one that found this one. And this is one to find out on the saw. Now this one in here, probably the ugliest one of the batch, but it is actually a reddish color, and it has a little bit of a pattern to it that you can barely make out. So that's one that needs to go on the saw to find out. But yeah, this is the purpose, and this one here is going to just make a nice palm stone. Fit naturally shaped worry stone. It's going to work out really good in the tumbler. And same with this one here. This here is kind of a nice shaped natural palm stone, worry stone. And I like picking these shapes here up. But as you see, the ones that I'm going to be putting into the tumbler, Mother Nature has done so much work to them. So I'm letting you in on a secret without telling you exactly what the secret is. Because a lot of people ask me, well, how do you get your rocks so nicely shaped? Well, I don't. And I leave it at that. And when I say I don't, they walk away confused. They just don't, so a lot of people don't get it. I know I should be probably more direct on giving answers, but I like to have people think on their own and figure stuff out. So I'll give them a cryptic answer and see if they can catch on. That's just my style. People don't like it. Sorry. This is an agatized piece that we found. Really nice. It's going to polish up really good. So there's a lot of quartzite in here. A little bit of jasper. That's a chunk of rhyolite, despite it looking like a sandstone or a pitcher jasper. That's actually rhyolite. This one here got my attention because you got the green and almost like a burgundy maroon dark color. That's going to go straight in the tumbler. I'm going to be real curious to see how that one's going to turn out. Then you got ones like this here with that incredible pattern on it. That pattern on it's just cool. So we were probably out for no more than, I might have said it 2 hours earlier. I'd be willing to bet it's probably less than an hour and a half picking these up and not going very hard or very fast. And this is between 2 separate trips to one of our favorite little spots. But I wanted to kind of share some of these with you and to show you that, hey, you don't have to have a particular rock type to make shiny rocks. Now this one here is not showing up. This has actually got some purple in it. Another really nice shaped rock. It's going to polish up fantastic. Another kind of an agatized piece here. That one there almost looks like it's got some dendrites in it. So that adds character to it. So this one here, I'm not sure. I don't know why it got picked up. Maybe because it was right at the back of the car. So now, this is one that Darren found. He liked that one, so I'll make sure whenever this one gets polished up, it gets returned back to him. Kind of a tiger stripe. I like that. I have another piece of this stuff here. It takes a pretty good polish. And then this one here. We'll end with this one here. Because you look at it, it's really nothing spectacular. Until it's really nothing spectacular until you see this side here. Quite interesting. So there you go. Just remember, everyone's life's an adventure. Then there's mine, despite everything going on in the personal life. I'm trying to make the best of it, find ways to relax, and have some rock therapy. This is The Adventures of Charles Jr. Have a good one, everybody. See ya!